Çiler Dursun, as a professor at Ankara University, how did your academic background lead you to become involved in DIGIDARTS project?
Thank you. Merhaba. Hello again. I am involved in the projects, both national and international projects, especially EU projects, since I was a research assistant at my early stages of my career, academic career actually. So I was always part of a project teams or other project membership, still continue. And I'm also a dart player in Turkey, but an amateur player. So we have an amateur dart community in Turkey. People are playing darts every week somewhere in the dart pubs or places to open the people. And we have an amateur league, dart league also. So I haven't been any time a national dart player and represent to my country, unfortunately, because I have involved in the dart at my very late time of my age. So I have missed that, that time, previous times of being a good dart player. But I love dart very, very much, and it's a part of my personal life. And my friend and I was in the Corona times. We have all locked in our home. So since he was very aware of them, I'm a project person. So Derya offered me to, why don't you design a project for dart and write a project for that. Then the idea came up with him, and we have found that Erasmus Plus Sports Project. And then other friends of our dart community in Turkey found Romanian Darts Federation and Hungarian Darts Federation, Mete, my friend Mete. And then these two important organizations brought other two organizations, Iceland Disabled Darts Association and Austrian Darts Federation. So we became 5 partners to design a project for darts in the European-wide. So we started to think about and make online meetings, this kind of things, and we benefit this lockdown timing for designing the project. But unfortunately, we have refused by the reviewers of the Erasmus Plus 3 times, and we have never, lost our hope to win this project, because we have very much believed our project and our cooperation for the darts in our region. So we continue, and then we came up with the A degree project at the end of 2023. So this project is basically came up like, as I said, this process at the end of this Corona process actually. So we have a very big thank to the this pandemic lockdown process which lead us to design this project and make cooperation between us.
I am very curious, why darts as a game? Being a door opener in academic pursuits and people gathering in the DG sport, why darts?
I think darts is a very unique sport for the people like us. For example, we have ages and we are older, but you can, if you like playing darts, then you can start immediately regardless of your age. Plus, it is not an expensive play, so if you have attracted by the darts, then you can continue until the end of your life. So I'm not a very conventional academics actually in Turkey, and I'm very involved in the darts for the last 8 years, and it is becoming still a part of my life because it gives me focusing on something as mentally and related myself in a different way, my personality and my personal structure, and it gives a lot of ability that you can also use in your academic life and your personal life. If you struggle with yourself during the play, then you can get some bonus abilities. That's why I think darts is a very much related to the persons who has a impatient, or not focusing things that much, or this kind of thing. So I benefit from the darts as an academician during my career and my personal life. That's why I try to introduce this play to the all societies, people in my country and in this region with the help of our partners.
Going back to DigiDarts, what are the main objectives of DigiDarts projects and how does it aim to modernize darts?
Okay. DigiDarts is, as its acronym is referring, it is pretty much related to the digital materials of the dart plays and developing these digital materials for what? For involving more youth, disabled people and women into the darts play, because darts is a very interesting play. Since its beginning, it is much more male dominated play, and it started or it developed in the pubs all over in the Europe. So pubs are not very much open for women and youth and disabled people, so it's male dominated. But this project's aim, one of the objectives, is to bring more youth and women and disabled people to this sports, and make the sports more inclusion, and the diversity is the main focus of this project actually. I know that there are some other sports that male dominated, but in the Erasmus Plus sports project, lots of projects are aiming at this inclusiveness and diversity objectives into their projects. So we try to include more women, more youth, and more disabled people into this play. Actually, this is our main focus. And digital materials are one of the very useful materials to bring these peoples, women, youth, and disabled peoples to the darts play and introduce them to darts play. That's why we try to use these materials which we are developing, like apps, digital dart apps, and e-learning packages and other digital materials, documentary, and catch more people who are excluded from the display since the beginning of its history actually.
How do you see the growth of women darts in Turkey, and what support is needed to develop its future? So what is the state of women in darts in Turkey right now?
We have actually many women players when we compare the past days of the darts play actually, because in Turkey there is an official federation, Turkish Bocce Bowling and Darts Federation, and it encourages youth and women players with its organization, under its umbrella, especially youth women players, girls are supported. And I know that the numbers of the women players are increasing day by day. However, it is a little bit still male-dominated in Turkey also. For example, when it is done an organization, nationwide tournament or challenges, something like that, there is always a unbalance between men and women participant numbers. So I think this is something that very inherited from the darts plays its own history. So Turkey's conditions is not differ from the other European countries, and in this context, women players numbers are less than men players. But there are many women players, and they represent Turkey in the tournaments. National, international tournaments are a little bit less represented by the women's, because it needs more financial support from the federations or other NGOs, organizations. In Turkey, the main problem is that the players of darts, whether it is men or women, cannot get some financial support from the companies or other NGOs. This kind of financial support is very important in order to, in order to represent or participate, attend different organizations, international organizations like Romanian Darts Festival. It's very expensive for a Turkish player. That's why DigiDarts is also allowing, providing, more players, both women, youth, and men, to attend this kind of international tournaments, because class is an also issue for the darts play for some countries like Turkey. If it's not an expensive game, but to attending international tournaments are expensive when we compare the Turkish economical situation with the other countries' situation. So that's why DigiDarts is also supporting successful players, women and men and youth, to attend this kind of tournaments during the project.
Does the DigiDarts project include initiative for paradarts players, and how can digital tools help make the sport more inclusive?
Paradart is another way of the dart play that tries to get more disabled players involved in the darts play. And digital materials are very much helpful for these players in order to, connect each other and challenge each other, even if they are at home or in some certain places. They can match and they can enjoy the darts all together in the European wide. That's why we are trying to bring more disabled people and encounter them without cultural barriers or country barriers through digital environment, playing darts with the digital environment. So I know that disabled players have some opportunities in their own countries to play darts. For example, in Turkey, Turkish Bocce Bowling Dart Federations giving some opportunities and tournaments for the darts, paradarts players, and also Austrian Dart Federation and Romanian and Hungarian Darts Federation also doing this kind of environment for paradarts players, organizational environment. So these digital materials also make these disabled players to match and encounter each other without cultural or country barriers, as being their own places. So it will be, I think, an opportunity to them to meet other people, to entertain themselves, and feel the same, soul as a player in paradarts.